Have you decided to move to the Dallas area recently and have no idea where to move to? Maybe you're moving from out of state and you don't even have any idea what areas to consider. Most of you don't know this, but I'm not originally from Dallas. After being here almost 12 years, I have some good ideas and some good suggestions for you. So today, I'm going to go over some of my favorite areas to find homes in the $800,000 to $1.5 million range. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Byram. I'm a realtor in the Dallas-Fort Worth market, working with clients looking not only to buy or sell a home, but to make money doing so. If you find this video entertaining, then be sure to hit that like button. And if you're new here, make sure you smash that bell and subscribe to make sure you're notified each time I put out new videos. So, as we all know, moving is stressful enough already. But when you don't know where you want to move, that can compound the stress and potentially cause you to make a bad decision. If I was to make the move all over again, I would start with one of these 5 areas. I'll just start off by suggesting Lower Greenville as my number 1 pick. I think it may be one of my most favorite neighborhoods in Dallas. It's located just northeast of Dallas downtown, maybe 5-10 minute drive. One of my most favorite things about this neighborhood is that the area is littered with craftsman style homes, along with full renos, some of which are complete teardowns. I love it because it gives the neighborhood some character and diversity, unlike most neighborhoods which have now become filled with cookie cutter homes. The area would be great for young professionals or families with older children. The only reason I say that is because they always have something going on around the area. So you won't have to worry about small children getting woken up. One of the biggest events every year is the St. Patrick's Day parade and party, so you can imagine how wild that gets. And there are plenty of restaurants and bars in the area, which makes everything very walkable in my opinion. It was even easier to get around when we still had all the electric scooters. Now, speaking of restaurants, I can't talk about Lower Greenville without mentioning Gapco. I know you have no idea what it is, but it's Greenville Avenue Pizza Company. And even if you don't move to the area, you definitely need to try it out. Moving on to Bluffview. It's another favorite neighborhood of mine. I would say it's like Lower Greenville, except I'd say it's more for a person who's looking for a quieter neighborhood. It would definitely fit in multiple family categories, from young professionals to seniors. One of the biggest perks of this neighborhood is the accessibility to Love Field. If you're a frequent flyer, then you won't have to be nagging your significant other to take you to the airport all the time. And your Uber bill won't be through the roof. Inwood Village is a close, popular shopping spot with some really good restaurants and bars for when you're needing an evening away. Now, I'm originally from Amarillo, so if you know anything about Amarillo, you know it's flat. So one of the main reasons I love this area is for the terrain. It's far from flat. Next up on my list of favorites is Legacy West. Legacy West is a neighborhood located in what I would call Southwest Plano. This neighborhood mostly features large homes that are in the higher portion of the value bracket for this video. With mostly new construction homes available, this community is great for buyers seeking more recent builds. You will still find some older homes scattered in the mix too, if new construction isn't for you. Now, right in the heart of Legacy West, you'll find mostly modern detached townhouses. A lot of the construction started in 2017, so you can imagine the area is still growing. And the farther out you go from what I would call the center of Legacy West, you'll find more contemporary homes. This happens to be another area that would also be great for all family types. Those of you in the medical field would be happy to know that there's 3 hospitals within a 5-mile range that you could potentially make your work home. Now on to Trophy Club. Technically it's considered a city, but it's small enough that I would consider it more a neighborhood myself. The suburb of Trophy Club sits along Grapevine Lake on its southwestern shore. One of my favorite things about this area is it's home to over 1,000 acres of parks and green space, golf courses, and paved trails, and playgrounds. Residents also don't have to go far to take advantage of the swimming, boating, fishing, and outdoor activities at Grapevine Lake. I would consider this area for most family types, even though in my experience, you don't see many young professionals moving here. I would definitely recommend it for those families that have younger kids, so you can take advantage of all of those parks. Trophy Club Park is definitely worth mentioning too. It's a park located just off the lake that you can ride off-road vehicles at, such as dirt bikes and four-wheelers. They still don't allow UTVs in the park, for those of you who may be wondering. If you happen to have horses, you can take them and walk them on the horse trails. They even have a disc golf course if that's something you're interested in. If you're interested in shopping, Then South Lake Town Square is just about a 10-minute drive away, and Roanoke is only a 5 to 7-minute drive too. Now last but not least, Windsong Ranch. This is one neighborhood that has really exploded over the last 2 years. You may have already heard of this neighborhood because it's most popular for its lagoon. The lagoon is a 5-acre freshwater lagoon that brings a Caribbean-like lifestyle to North Dallas. It has white sand beaches and a variety of water sports such as paddleboarding and kayaking, which you can rent or bring your own. I wouldn't want to leave anyone out on this one, so I feel like all family types would like to live here. Now, Windsong Ranch is located just north of the Colony, so it would take you about 45 minutes to drive to downtown Dallas. Now, the whole area is still growing, and in this neighborhood, you will find new construction, and in my opinion, almost every one of the houses is gorgeous. You can think of this video as just a little teaser to get your gears turning in your head. You may be thinking, well, he didn't show us any B-roll of any of these neighborhoods. Well, you'll just have to subscribe and hit that bell so you can be notified when I put out the neighborhood tour videos. Not only will I be doing neighborhood tours, but I'll also be doing home tours of houses that are currently on the market. So if you've been thinking about making a move but don't know where to go, make sure you tune back in. And if you can't wait, go ahead and reach out to me by leaving a comment below, or you can contact me at one of my other social media platforms. All my info is down in the description, so let me help you find your new home.